Hey everybody, welcome back to Mando Lessons. My name's Baron Collins Hill. So glad to have you here. Today I just want to have a quick little talk about some of the things that I've found over the course of my career as a musician in the last 2+ decades that has really benefited me the most when it comes to building new skills, improving on my instrument, learning new repertoire, and really maximizing the amount of fun that I can have as a musician. There's three aspects to this. Let's call it the 3 C's. We've got consistency, community, and challenges. Let's get right into it. With consistency, I think, just putting aside a little bit of time every day if possible. Pick up the mandolin, it could be 10, 15, 20 minutes. Doesn't need to be, hours and hours on end to build skills on an instrument. But if you can pick up the mandolin at least once a day, try to get a tune under your fingers, whether it's new or an old favorite. And, just put in the time. It's not about, seeing the progress every little minute 20 minutes you put in. You're not going to see 20 minutes of progress. It's not a linear line like we all wish it was. But over the course of the days and the weeks and the months and the years, those 20 minutes add up and really make you more comfortable on the instrument. Consistency leads into number 2, which is community. Community is a great way to build consistency because it takes some of the motivation off of your own shoulders, out of your own internal work, and allows other people and the joy of playing music with other people to sort of create that energy and fun that's going to make you say, hey, yeah, I'm going to go out and, find a group of people to play with, try to get together once a week, once a month, whatever it may be, and, work on a shared repertoire, make some new friends, learn some tunes, and just enjoy what music is all about, which is having fun playing music with other people. Now, that can be easier said than done. There's a lot of uncertainty surrounding, what am I going to need to know to actually get out and start picking tunes with other people? What's the difference between Irish music and bluegrass? And how am I supposed to, navigate all of these, social dynamics of being a musician? Am I supposed to solo? Am I supposed to only play chords? That's something that I go over in a little shameless self-promotion in my course, The Comprehensive Mandolin, which is actually on a holiday sale right now, biggest sale of the year. You can check it out in the description. I go over everything from really building your ear as a musician to be able to pick things up on the fly, to getting comfortable with being a little bit out of your comfort zone, to how to find other musicians to play with and what the differences are between bluegrass and old-time music and Irish music, and what your role as a mandolinist in those kinds of music is going to be. Again, that's a course. It's a couple hours long. It's a really great opportunity to, make sure you've got all your bases covered. If you go through the whole course, you're going to know everything, hopefully, that you need to know to really get out there, find some other people, feel more comfortable as a musician, rocking up to a session and being like, hey, can I join you? It sounds like, this is a good fit, and if you're open to having me, I would love to join in. And that's when that community starts to build. And you say, okay, yeah, great, come on in, sit down, let's have a tune. You know a tune? And then all of a sudden, you've made some new friends, and you have an opportunity to get out there, play music every week with other people, and really, build a shared repertoire, make friends, and play music together. Now, while the social aspect of playing music can really create that nice cycle and sort of give you an opportunity to get out and play music and put the time in every week in a very enjoyable setting, there's also the third thing I was talking about, challenge. You do need to challenge yourself, and finding ways to have a fun challenge is paramount when it comes to improving as a musician. I'm a very list-based person, so I often have a list of tunes that I'd like to learn. That makes it easier for when I sit down. It's like, all right, I'm going to practice. I got half an hour. I'm going to do a little bit of practicing. What should I do? I don't spend the first 10 minutes saying, let's see, can I find a tune that I like? What's it going to be here? Rather than that, I just have a list of tunes that I know I've heard in the past that I'm excited about, or I've heard the name. Like, how does that, I've heard a lot of people talk about Cherokee Shuffle. How does that go? Then you can find it, start working on that tune. Another great opportunity to challenge yourself is to try to learn a tune every so often. You know, you could try to learn a tune a week or a tune every 2 weeks. In the Mando Lessons Academy, second shameless self-promotion in a short little video here, but also on sale, biggest holiday sale of the year. And in the Mando Lessons Academy, we have the Tune of the Month Challenge. So everybody votes on a tune, and then whichever one wins, everybody learns it. And that's a great way to, you know, there's about 100 people in the academy, and everybody at the end, once we've worked through that tune, has that shared piece of repertoire to play with each other. It's often a tune that's very common throughout the world. So you could, you know, go out and go to an Irish session or a bluegrass session and say, hey, you know this tune? And it's probably going to be one that you're going to be able to, you know, drop into any session and likely find other people to play that kind of music with. All right, as a quick recap, we have consistency. Try to play a little bit every day. Try to learn a tune every week. We have community. Try to get out there, find other people to play with. Again, the Mando Lessons Academy is a great way to find some virtual friends. And I think people are starting to, you know, find other people in their area through that group to get together and play with. You can also go through the comprehensive mandolin course that I have that's really going to build up a lot of those fundamental skills for feeling more comfortable getting out and playing with other people. So consistency, finding community, and then challenging yourself. You know, can I learn a tune a week? Can I learn a tune a month? What is it that you're excited about doing? I personally find repertoire very engaging. You know, it's like, oh, I can learn a new tune that then I can bring out and play with other people at the next jam or the next session and slowly build up. It's much more fun than, you know, practicing endless scales. Scales are important, but not as important to me as, you know, getting a couple tunes under my fingers as an Irish musician and an old-time musician and a bluegrass musician. You know, can I just get a couple songs down? Songs are fun. Scales, not as fun as songs. Can be fun, but ultimately, when you get to songs and tunes and sort of building up that kind of repertoire, you're also going to be working on scales and arpeggios because that's how tunes are constructed. So I hope this gives you a little bit of inspiration to get out there, you know, find some consistency in your playing and in your practice, find some community, and challenge yourself to build new skills and new repertoire on the instrument. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.